As you move towards higher levels of electric car saturation, these are the kind of things that utility planners have to spend time thinking about. The reality of the situation is that electric cars could sometimes pull energy from the grid and be demand points, but they can also supply energy back to the grid. EVs displace about 1.6 million barrels per day of oil demand globally by 2035. It's important to put that in context. There's a lot of implications around market structures and compensation mechanisms and market designs that also need to ultimately change. When you think about these 1 billion houses and 1 billion cars, now you're thinking a lot of those houses could have solar panels on top of them, which means they're consuming their own energy. They're producing their own energy and consuming their own energy, sometimes even selling back. And then at nighttime, assuming it's all solar, you're still depending on the grid. So now you're in a circumstance from a utility planner standpoint is you have to figure out not just what the demand is. You're also thinking about, can we get people to charge at the same time when solar energy is produced? In an extreme case, when you take decarbonization, when you're changing your whole transport fleet, when you're reducing industrial emissions in general, as well as power sector emissions, you're really not talking about reducing carbon emissions. You're talking about rewiring the whole economy. But the broader message is that these are challenges which may not change the trajectory for electric cars, but it's important to go through the line items and really understand these challenges. So Wood Mackenzie recently acquired Green Tech Media and on the solar side, and Make Consulting on the wind side, which and together with Wood Mackenzie's capabilities in the power and renewable space as well as in the broader energy sector, we think we've positioned ourselves to be able to meet, to go through all these line items and really understand what these challenges are and these opportunities.